Hi, I'm Roy from Roy's Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to replace U-joints on a rear drive shaft. These are the tools I'm going to be using today to do this job. Ball peen hammer, 3-pound sledgehammer, a brass punch, 2 different type flat tip screwdrivers, small water pump plier, wheel bearing grease, and my vise. This is the part I'm going to be using today to do this job. This is a universal joint. Okay, so this is the drive shaft. This is the back section of a drive shaft. What I did was I drew a line with a chalk. So when I put the thing together, I make sure I put it back the same position. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, there's these locks, yeah? I'm going to remove the locks. There's 4 locks, one here, one here, one here, and one on the other side. So I'm going to be removing it. Just got to squeeze it and dig it out. Oh, that guy's rusted. Sometimes it's really rusted in, so you just gotta get one screwdriver and just with a hammer and just pound it. Get it started. So first I'm going to be removing this yoke. So now I'm going to be hammering out this cup. Okay, so I'm going to be knocking out this cup and this cup. So now I'm going to be hitting my drive shaft right over here. So I'm going to be taking the joint apart, and I'm going to be putting some wheel bearing grease right in here to hold all the pins in. You don't want any of these pins falling out. So if you notice on this one, there's a nipple on it. Put the nipple towards the drive shaft. So we're going to be putting the joint together. You just got to be really careful. You don't want any of these pins falling out. Just got to be really careful. Kind of lift it up a little. Don't pull it all the way out. Well, first let's go put the lock on this side. Okay, so we're gonna be putting the lock on one side. Put the lock on the other side. Okay, so now with my screwdriver, I'm just gonna be pounding the lock in the slot just to make sure it's in. You don't want this clip coming out. Okay, so what we can do now is right now this clip is kind of popping out. So what I need to do is loosen up this joint too, so it's really tight. So I'm gonna be moving the joint this way and then pounding this cup this way. I'm gonna be loosening up this joint. Okay, now it's nice and free. So I'm gonna be putting on the yoke. So we're gonna be lining up my chalk mark. It's a little tricky, but just take your time. You don't want these bearings falling out. Kind of lift it up, center it the best you can, and slide this guy on. Kind of pound it way in. Okay, turning it around. So we're going to be lifting this guy up a little, putting my cap on. So we're going to be putting on the clip on this side. Hammering this guy in. Putting in the clip. And with my screwdriver, trying to hit it in the groove. So now this guy is really tight, so we're going to have to loosen it up. Okay. That's it. Nice and loose. So this guy, there's a grease fitting, so I might as well grease it while it's out, So with my pneumatic grease gun, just pump some grease in it. And that's it. So that's how you replace U-joints. Make sure you subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and I see you in the next video. Aloha.